Let me know if y'all can hear me if we have any issues. Sean in the building. What up, cuz?
Come on in, man. Come on in.
Not here in my chat.
Thank you for making it.
I ain't in Discord right now.
Thank you for making it. Professor Agent.
If you have any kind of
Agent.
motivation to be a content creator, this is going to be very important for you. Even for me. I love this, bro. I soaked up the knowledge. I love these clips.
Nice to see you guys.
Celine Dion. Bro, that's a cool ass nickname, though. I don't know how we got from Sean to Celine Dion, but that shit hard.
You're serious about learning, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to hear.
I'm ready to learn.
Because you're not bullshit.
No, I'm not bullshit.
I'm about to say, because it's a generous, small leprechaun that pay for everybody's tuition, bro.
Yeah, no,
you don't
Now that he called Kai a leprechaun off the rip is crazy. Y'all see, y'all see these stream setups though? So look, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. That right there. Okay, you see the guy, the light-skinned guy right here with his looking, not the one that's talking, but the one to his right? Y'all see him? You see his setup? That's what he might have the full setup because he got back on, but that's what you call a U TV or whatever it's called, Ustream kit. Aiden's gonna actually talk about this, I think on day 2. But we have to get that so that we can start streaming IRL on the go through TikTok or Twitch. You get what I'm saying? He said he don't know who Celine Dion is. What the fuck is that? We got a Future City. Let's go. Thank you, Stretch My Wings. I appreciate that. Oh my God, y'all going crazy putting on for the chat. Can we tap the screen? We got 200 plus people in here. We not tapping the screen. Can we please tap the screen? Let's go. All right, but yeah, we need that setup. I'm not gonna lie. We need that setup bad. That setup is so tough.
They did? Oh, shit. Damn.
So Kai's my only hope.
Okay, well, hey, we got to get this class started. Just tear, man. Welcome to Pocket Watching 101. Today, we're learning how to watch pockets, man. It's pretty
222,
simple. By the end of
angel
this
numbers.
class,
What's up,
you
Jackie?
should be able to look at the person beside you and have an exact estimate on how much money they make as a content creator. It's not hard. All the information is publicly accessible. You just need the framework. So we're gonna do some exercises to help you guys get right so that everybody can become a professional pocket watcher.
I love how he calls this shit pocket watching.
I'm gonna give you an example of a rough month I had where I lost a lot of money and then a good month I had where I made a lot of money. Just to give you an idea of what my pockets look like so you could better watch other people's pockets. Okay? Only reason I'm really showing this is because, like, as you make more money, there's some people that actually just pocket the difference, but I'm a content creator. I've been a
Spending
content creator since I was 12.
$350,000 in 1 month
So you don't
is
get a chance
crazy,
to do that
but
unless
I
you start
cannot wait
generating
to
real
get
revenue.
on that level.
In the months where I generate more revenue, I do cooler shit. And in months where it's a little bit slower, I had to slow it down. It's a business at the end of the day. You can't run out of money, otherwise you had to sell your house. If there's a company I like, I DM them. I DM Cinnabon 4 days ago. I DM Popeyes last month. I did a deal with them last week. So I just
Chat.
So this
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. That's how we're going to get these brand deals, chat. I got to start really reaching out to these folks, man. We have a huge following. What brand deals y'all think line up with me, though?
January, in terms of revenue, chat, you know this. We had the weight loss marathon this month. It was expensive, bro. The house rental alone was $80,000. It was another $80,000 on top of the rest of the expenses just for that marathon.
I want to do house rentals too for like a month for y'all for streams, but we got to get it. We going crazy now. We keep this kind of energy with the gifts, the donations, and the subs. We're gonna be doing all kind of crazy content.
The rest of the expenses during the month. The different segments that you do. Anytime you need to rent something, buy something, move something, transport something, flights you're booking for people, the team that you have, the payroll. It's a business, bro. So there's gonna be a lot of expenses, and it tallied up to $350,000, my nigga. It's a lot, bro.
Was any of that write-off?
All of it is write-off. Every business expense is write-off. This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is not in this because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea even if you think it's not gonna make money. The reason why this was such a loser for us in terms of profit was because January has notoriously bad ads. And we didn't anticipate.
I'm not gonna lie, he did snap with that. No electricity? Oh, man, I hate to hear that, Dana. I hope everything gets better. But that's who was talking about earlier right there in the comment section. Chat, that is D-A-N-A, who do appreciate Dana. Dana the Great, Dana Patrick, Micah Dana, Queen Midas. You know what I'm saying? She goes by many names. But, yeah, hopefully everything get better, Dana. What's up, Lauren? Welcome in. But, yeah, on what Agent just said, right? Just, really focusing on even if a gift isn't necessarily, a gift, even if gamble with the content or whatever an idea isn't profitable per se, you still gotta take those risks. I know, for example, for us, when we were first rolling out Cowboy Legend and we dropped Until the End and Dance with the Devil, I myself paid for to go to the ride the horses, took the camera guys, had to pay for their horses. At that time I had Lex with us, had to pay for her horse, had to pay for the time. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big investment. That probably that day alone cost me anywhere from like $800 to $1,000, right? And did the content do amazing? No. But I felt like, you know what I'm saying, what it could have been and the potential we had there was worth the risk of it. How many get on the board again? It's 10K. And then every 10K from there, you get a star. After 5 stars, you get the golden horse. After the 2 golden horse, you get the diamond. And then the diamond comes with more perks. I'll be having a list. Marie with the level up. Let's go. I'll be having a list of what each diamond means. So Dana would be leveling up kind of quick too. Well, she'll be getting a lot of things once I got a lot of sitting down to do. I got to really lock in as a content creator. This is the other half of who I am and being an artist. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to what I was saying. So that was a huge risk with the music content. Tap the screen for me, chat. And did it pan out how I wanted to? No. And the beauty is I can also go back and reuse a lot of that content, and maybe the second time around is usable. But the point of it is I went all out for the content, and as much as it sucks that it didn't give me the result I wanted, I still feel like it was a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have went crazy.
It was gonna be that bad. If we do this in December, the weight loss marathon would have been very profitable. Companies don't pay for a lot of ads in the Q1, January, February, March. So what you want to do,
and that's the reason we need ads on TikTok, or we need to switch over to Twitch, because wait till he gets to how much the ads pay.
It was gonna be, and at the time, I think some niggas pull ads from Twitch. It was just a bad time for ads, and so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that, and I wasn't able to make the money back in the rest of the month, which is okay.
$100,000 L is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's happy with the content. And see, and I feel like listening to this, I'm realizing, okay, at the time, because of the results with the horse riding content, I wasn't happy with it. But realistically, I should have been, because it looked good. Other than the hat being on backwards, it looked good. It made sense for what we were going with it. You know what I'm saying? It was spot on what we needed it to be and what we were trying to sell. So at the end of the day, I was happy with it. But, you know, he points on that, and that's a great point. Maybe it might not be as lucrative or as successful as you wanted to be. But you thought of something, you brought it to reality, and at the end of the day, that's what the name of the game is.
With the content, because there's going to be other ideas you have that make money. That's not that high lift. That's not that high.
And that's true. Sometimes the most simplest content gets you hella views.
On Twitch, you could tell it's a marathon.
All right, so let's pause right here. Right, so he had that his revenue was 127,631. Right, we pocket watching right now. 6 figures. In 1 month, right? 6 figures in 1 month. Out of that 6 figures, on Friday, January 10th, right? He made, if you look down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you look at the 5th one in the middle, right? The fifth list slot, that light purple, he made $4,105 in just ads. Not subs, not donations, just ads. You get what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I was heading towards Kick. I'm not gonna lie to you, but after watching and listening to Agent's classes, listen, Twitch is where it's at. Twitch is where it's at.
Hour stream.
Yeah, this is all from Twitch. This is just Twitch.
In on this though. This is why I'm saying ads are really underrated.
Because he's not even counting his YouTube. Because once again, like, we're watching his YouTube video right now, and a lot of their content gets turned into YouTube videos. Not even counting that. This is just Twitch.
Do you see this purple section here?
Look at that. All right, so let's really break it down. He's about to break it down. Paid ads, $762 in paid ads, $391 in Prime subs, $595 in gifted subs. So we're talking about only $1,500 in subs. So he's not really relying on subs. You know what I'm saying? He's mainly relying on ads, and that is beautiful. That takes a lot of the pressure off of the community. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're trying to get to.
Those are ads.
That's why I say
remove
TikTok
the
needs ads.
My budget is
TikTok,
eviscerated.
we
So I'm
need
saying it's
ads. The
underrated
live
because
streamers, we need
it's
ads.
the main way I get to do cool stuff. It also helps convert subscribers because niggas want to subscribe if there's lots of ads. But I wouldn't recommend that because the main priority for small streamers is discovery. As you grow, I would recommend it more and more. But I really, truly believe it, bro. Like without ads, and you can see this split here. I pulled it up on purpose. Like on an average day in January, this is a marathon, so I was live the whole day. Keep in mind, there's ads playing the entire day, $4,000. And that's a bad
There ain't nothing
day.
for to give Regina.
Because if this
Thank
was
you for
done
the
in
gifts,
December,
Clarissa.
that's
Thank you.
gonna be 20,000, 25,000. In the months where you are buying more, advertisers are spending more. Black Fridays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, that season hits hard. Summertime, people going on vacation. So this was Twitch, and this is what YouTube looked like in a little bit more of an optimized month.
Hold on. I didn't see YouTube. $84,000 on YouTube plus $127,000 on Twitch. This is a $200,000 month. Holy shit. Holy shit, chat. I gotta get on the ball, chat. I gotta get on the ball. What? I didn't even see YouTube before.
And keep in mind, like, these are just clips from the stream, bro. So if we take a look, also I
Stream
nailed it
clips.
on brand deals. We had a lot of mega
Stream clips. That's why I've been trying to get these clips out on YouTube. Stream clips plus stream content is a W. Chat, y'all gotta stay on me, man. I gotta get these clips out. We can do this,
brand
chat.
deals that month.
We can do
and
this.
So the overall revenue was fantastic.
310 on brand deals. Made $795,000 in April. He spent $512,000 in April, and he took home profit $282,000 in April. That's a good month. Daily, I need to be putting out this content daily. I'm really locking in on a schedule. I'm probably wake up. I gotta do gym. I know I gotta edit. I'm gonna just do things in segments like it's my 9 to 5, bro. Because it's right in my face, chat. I know what I gotta do. I do a good job of what I do, but I can do
So I
better.
spent 500, but I made 800. So that's a winner for us. You want to win more than you lose because that's how you stay in business.
Facts.
But if you lose, it's not the end of the world. And I really want to say, like, now you have
Tap the screen, chat. We almost at 50,000
What's your next
taps.
Big idea. You get what I'm saying? That's what money does. Like, what's your next big idea? Like, Streamer University, boom. Like, you guys all, I imagine, are creatives. Like, you have good ideas in your notes, in your textbooks.
That's why I can't
in
wait
your
for the new
phone.
content crib.
Like, that's what helps make it happen.
Going
But it's
stupid
not.
on content,
But
bro.
I also don't think you spend 100% of it on that, though. That's why Webull is sponsoring this right here. Because you should also invest it. Whatever avenue you choose to do it in. It could be real estate. It could be investing in stocks. It could be in whatever you feel comfortable in. Get informed. If you need a great trading platform, Webull is your platform.
Webull? Oh, we will pay for
So
this.
this is
Okay,
the
I see what you're saying.
pocket watching cheat sheet. I'm about to hand it out to y'all. Okay?
So, like, this is really important, right? This is really important in this clip because this lets you know a lot of people think a million views is the same pay for every single person, and it is not. Regina, let's go. Let's go. 36 roses. So, what it shows here is 1 million views. If you're in the tech and finance category, is $15,000. But 1 million views if you're in the prank and guns category is only $3,000. You get what I'm saying? So that's super important. We need to get a stream key so we can start going live like this on multiple platforms.
Okay? This is going to give you a nice average. What I want y'all to take from this is I'm giving you a few instances of what you can.
And we got to lock in these brand deals. Listen, we got 200 people in here right now. If we can get this up to 1,000 people, and we do 100 hours live, we can make 15K. That's all I'm saying, chat. It's a step in the right direction. We had 2,000 right now. We had 2,000. 2,000. We had 200 right now. Maybe we had 2,000 soon.
Lower end of monthly views on YouTube, higher end of monthly views on YouTube. The reason why I'm giving a range is because if you're in tech and finance on YouTube, you're at the peak. You get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range.
So we'll be in the mid-range.
It's a huge
on our new page.
behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to account for the variables. Damn, I haven't looked at chat all stream.
And what's crazy is I do like 2.6 million views on YouTube, but because I get that many views as a musician, I don't get it. I'm in like that IRL range.
How much money you make? How much money you spend?
I know. I tell y'all niggas think I'm Mr. Beast, but I did that trying to put as much back into it as I can. Every once in a while, I get myself fried, you know. But
Tap the screen. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. If y'all got any questions, feel free to ask.
Right. But the RPM is
Don't
the range. That's
forget
what
to hit
I'm
that
talking
follow
about. You know,
button.
finance niggas get a higher one. Prank niggas get a lower one. So I want
you
y'all to
good,
take a
Benz.
look at this cheat sheet.
YouTube Virginia,
What
thank
you
you
need
so
to
much for the support.
understand about pocket watching is that it's all variable. You'll make, hold on, quiet down. You'll make more money in September than you will in February. It's true. So but that has to be accounted. Maybe you had a peak month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. Maybe you had a bad month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. It's impossible. So you have to account for all the variables. There's a lot. What ad rate they run, right? Even the length of their YouTube videos, because you could fit more ads in a longer YouTube video. That's why a lot of people run them VOD channels, because it's an 8-hour video, bro. You could span that bitch with ads. Like, there's so many variables that this should give you a baseline. If you see a nigga with 2,000 live viewers and you looking at his streaming, like he's probably running about half ads, you can calculate them, watch for an hour, see how much ads he's running. You can find out exactly how much that nigga makes. All right, man, now it's y'all turn to try, right? Let's give it a shot before I do it myself. Get in groups of 2, pocket watch. So all of that to say, it's just a formula. You have the cheat sheet. Just pace it. If there's a getting 2,000 concurrent viewers, the metric is there for 1,000. Scale it up. Do a little bit of quick math, man. I think there's a lot of money in content.
Agent,
Yeah.
I just pocket watched Talil, and I'll tell you guys how.
Tell me how much you made.
So Talil has a secret TikTok account that nobody knows. So that TikTok account, Talil posts 6 times a day.
Oh,
He makes,
shit. Talil got a secret TikTok account that he posts on 6 times a day. 6 times a day, chat. I'm just saying. Y'all know how many times we post a day. That's kind of, hey, winners win. That's all I'm saying.
So that TikTok account, Talil posts 6 times a day.
Damn, 1 minute long?
He makes from that in a month he makes $134,400 in 1 month off TikTok.
Damn, 134 off of TikTok?
Times a day because he likes LeBron. So when he goes to Twitter, he makes $35,000 a month. And then from Twitch, I didn't make
Might be
$340K
accurate.
a month.
I love that initiative. Let's clap it up for him. No cap though. Deadass, that's how easy it is. Like you kind of have a lot of what I do is based on like what I'm hearing and even what I'm making. I can base it off of that. But you have the knowledge now. Like you can pocket watch whoever you want to. I also want to say like, there's a lot of money in content now. And that's a lot of the reason why people are getting into content.
It is a
Those
lot
are
of money in
frauds,
content.
Okay?
But
A lot
I've
of
been
you
in
people here,
content.
the reason why you
A
got
lot of
here
people
is
have been
because you
studying our
genuinely
content.
enjoy creating
Facts. I love content,
That
man.
you're creative and that you want to see your ideas become reality. And so don't lose sight of the creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money. But don't lose sight of the money because you're too busy trying to be creative.
Facts.
At the end of the day,
Facts.
it's hand in hand. Your ability to do both
Balance.
is your ability
That's
to
crazy.
operate and execute.
But yeah, I love content. I've
Must
been doing
do's
content
before
for
we head
5
out.
years
First
now.
thing you got to do is bet on yourself. If you're afraid to do the idea because you think it might backfire, you don't believe in yourself. That
Facts.
doesn't mean take dumb risks. All right? Some of my risks, as I showed you, did not pay off financially, but it paid off for me. It fulfilled me as a content creator. So once you start to generate more, work with that. Work with that. That's your operating budget. Now you have an opportunity to cook a little bit more. Help
shit,
grow your
though.
stream. I think consistency is important. In my 3rd class on Sunday, I'm gonna get more into strategy on how to grow as a streamer and stuff I learned and stuff like that. And I also want it to be cooperative. Like if there's things other people learn, we're gonna share it as a class so we all learn. But for today, I'm
It's
really
such a
just
great
focused on the
class.
pocket watching aspect. Bet on yourself, bro. If you don't believe in yourself, who the will? Hey, the purpose of this talk was I kind of wanted it to be funny, like packaging-wise, pocket watching. But I hope you at least learned like one thing that can help you make a little bit more money, bro. Deadass. I hope you did. Appreciate y'all, man.
I ain't gonna lie, he's spaz. He's spaz. I didn't know he had 1 million subscribers on YouTube too. That was good. What's the second day at? Cause that was day 1, and then we don't want to jump straight to the 3rd day. Is the 3rd day all he got? Day 1 right there. He ain't got no day 2? Maybe you don't got a day 2. Oh, day 2 is the field trip to LeBron Museum. All right, yeah, we don't need that one. We'll watch day 3. Watch day 3. Final day. Yeah, hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm inspired. After seeing Stream You, I'm definitely inspired.